Welcome to Alive and Juicy and Learn Raw Cuisine. I'm Chef Dr. Deandra, a naturopath and raw food chef. I'm in the kitchen today to show you how to make quick and easy chocolate almond cookies with walnuts or macadamia nuts. Warm out of the dehydrator, they are so delicious. Are you ready to get started? Here we go. Okay, we're going to be assembling the ingredients now. And we're going to use a food processor with the S-blade in it. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put in all the powders, all the dry powders. So in goes the coconut sugar, in goes our raw cacao powder, in goes our almond meal. Now you can use the almond meal that's left after you've made an almond milk. But if you do, it's been defatted. So be sure that you add a little bit of almond oil or macadamia nut oil or even coconut oil back to it. Maybe 1 or 2 tablespoons to bring the oil back up in it so it's not too dry, because the cookies need to bind and the oil is one thing that makes them bind. There goes our vanilla powder. Here comes a couple pinches of the Himalayan crystal salt. Salt is always good to help even out the recipe and meld the flavors together. Okay, we're also going to add the 2 tablespoons of the melted cacao butter. Okay, and now we're just going to process this right now really quick. I'm going to pulse it a couple times. One more time, just let it go for just about 30 seconds so it's all incorporated. You're basically just looking to have it all completely mixed and incorporated together. And now, we're going to be ready to add the dates. Now I have the dates soaking, so we're going to need to drain these dates and then we'll be able to add them. Okay, here we go. 3/4 of a cup of dates added to the dry mixed powder. And we're just going to blend it. Okay, what you're looking for here is it to form a ball and to start to combine together. So once it processes the dates, it'll start to stick together and clump in the middle. When it does that, it's your signal to stop it, test it, and see if it's finished. And what we're looking for is dough that just molds kind of like putty or Play-Doh. And it smells awesome. I just love the smell of fresh raw cacao. Okay, now we're ready to assemble and actually make the cookies. We have the dough processed. Now we're going to just rough chop with either a knife or a chopper. Rough chop about 1/2 cup of walnuts. Okay, once we have those chopped, then we're going to put our dough in a separate bowl. Okay, and to our dough, we're going to add about 1/2 to 3/4 cup of walnuts, rough chopped, and just mix those in. Now you can mix them with a spoon, or if you have the children, just let them get in there with their hands and mix them in. Okay, now we're ready. Now right now, if you do not have a dehydrator, these are ready to eat. Just take a baller, scoop, or you can take a tablespoon, whichever is easier for you, and scoop them out, roll them into little balls. and they're ready to go, just like that. You can put them in the refrigerator, covered in a glass container. They'll last and be ready for 3 weeks in the refrigerator or 3 months in the freezer. However, I like mine a little bit drier, more like a cooked cookie taste. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll these. Just roll a few and show you. And we're going to take the back of a wooden spoon, we're going to coat it with a little bit of coconut oil or a little bit of cacao butter so it doesn't stick. And we're just going to press down the cookies really easy and flatten the balls that we've just made out to make our little cookies. And there you have it. You want to flatten them out and put them on a Teflon sheet, on your dehydrator sheet, and we're going to dehydrate them just like this for 4 hours at 105 degrees. We're going to remove them from the Teflon sheet and flip them over and dehydrate them about another 4 hours. They're going to be a little bit soft in the middle and kind of a little drier and harder on the outside. It much resembles a cooked cookie. But actually, they're raw, they're nutritious, they're delicious, and they're quick to make. Thanks for watching. For the recipe in print, please visit my website at www.learnrawcuisine.com. Enjoy!